Ew, what is up? What is happening? Hope everybody's doing well. So, we've got some Alliance War here for you, going up against REA. First off, we've got a 6-star Science. We're gonna bring in Gwenpool. Honestly, this might be the last time I bring in Gwenpool unless I really need some utility, because, oh, secret's out, I die in this war. Oh, does not make me feel good. This was coming off my run of the last bit of the variant Ultron quest, so I was just exhausted, fatigued, and made some mistakes later on in the war. But we'll get to that when we get to it. For now, at this moment in time when this was played, Gwenpool was still held in my high esteem, but. Okay, moving on. Let's go check out the next node. All right, going up in here, we got the 6-star Unduped. Not really sure who it was going to be. I was kind of going over the list of 6-star skills that it could be, but as I was going through them, I really wasn't worried. I mean, I guess you could put a surprise Korg if somebody got super lucky, went for a featured 6-star, but it's a Kingpin. I took Path 4 for, couple seasons, 2 or 3 seasons, or rather 1 or 2 seasons, I should say. And he was always on All or Nothing at that time. He was like a meta defender for that node. So I fought him so many times there. So with Kingpin, just basically you could parry if you want, but there's no reason to, necessarily do that. It just it's too much of a risk. If you are going to parry, go in at the last second possible so he doesn't shrug it off. So next fight's super cool. I really enjoyed this next fight, so let's go check that out. So we have a 565 Corvus. That is a pretty meaty Corvus if I've ever seen one. 565 counter tactics, no joke. So this recording was before my Ultron last variant part, the last variant 3.3. So I was still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, feeling good, feeling debonair, if you would. So we're gonna go up in here. Pretty simple game plan for the Corvus. Intercept when you can. You're gonna take blocked hits. He is gonna crit into your block sometimes. It's just kind of comes with the territory. But like I said, get those medium intercepts in when you can. Always try to push Corvus to an L2 if at all possible, because you can punish it with ease. We're going to drop this L2. We should be going for some standing intercepts. Yep, 4 hits, back, hit into his block, back, rush him again. He's coming at us. We're going to throw an L2 here. Blam, blam, standing intercept, into his block, back away we go. We're just kind of cooking with gas here, rotating this this nice little pattern. Drop another L2. We got a 30k crit there with the breakthrough node, so we're doing big things. Down Corvus goes. Easy fight. Not an easy fight, but done easily, I guess you could say. All right, let's go jump ahead. Going in here, we got a 5-star mutant. Duped. Wasn't quite sure who this was going to be. With that said, I'm going to bring Sparky up to full health. Now, this is after my Ultron variant quest. And the reason I keep referencing that is because if you have not seen the highlights video, it was emotionally draining. I got pretty frustrated, as we all do. Video games can be frustrating sometimes. So we've got a Archangel. Key with him is you evade once and then hold block. Or you can, if you're trying to build up charges with Sparky. Because he always goes in for a double. He always goes like medium, or medium light. I can't quite remember. But he goes down pretty easily. Moving on here, we're going to go jump on this, what do we got here? 6-star Cosmic. I bet you, what was I thinking for this fight? I don't know if I was really thinking anything. I just knew I was going to go in with magic. yeah, I guess I was thinking, it could be Drax, could be King Groot, I don't know, could be a couple other cosmics. So it's King Groot, which is fine for Magic. Our damage is going to be really pretty strong for this fight. With him, I like to spam the L1s because there's always a buff to nullify, and her damage with from the L1 with that nullified energy damage, I believe, is pretty strong. Especially if you crit, it'll come out to about 11,000, and you can standing intercept from it. Without the crit, it's like 6,000, but you can rotate. With King Groot, sometimes I don't really want to necessarily focus on the rotation that he has going on. I don't really want to deal with, when can I throw this L2? Do I have to wait? Blah, blah, blah. And so I'm just going to take that bursty damage you can get with the L1. And down he goes. So those two fights went smooth, and I was in a good, I was like, okay, whatever, I got this. Things start to fall apart here. My first mistake, you'll see my first mistake with this fight. I know it's going to be MODOK. If I could bleed with Gwenpool, I would definitely take her in, but when you can't bleed MODOK with Gwenpool, she's not necessarily very good. So we're going to go in with Sparky. I get greedy in this fight, but I make the right decision right off the bat. It's Power Start 1 on Blockball 1, so we use the Power Drain. I'm going to be building up poise here. I get greedy. So I should have stopped here on the 5th one. And I'm like, okay, get a 6th one. And I'm like, okay, get a 7th. And I'm like, see, this is where the pattern started. And I was like, okay, I better be able to get the parry here. Where's the parry? Uh-oh. I try to dex out of that. Couple very strong incinerates on me. Then he hits me. Luckily, I evade. And I was like, man, I'm feeling flustered, man. He tosses L1. We evade that. We want to remove. I got lucky there. I can't believe I threw a medium into that. That was super dumb. He could have countered me and killed me. We want to remove that shield. Throw that. We want to throw the L2 down. He's going to go there. But man, we could have gotten smoked on that fight. Lesson learned there is don't get greedy on building poise with somebody like that who's heavy. Can be difficult to counter. All right, boys and girls, this is the man. So bummed about this fight. I've fought Quake on either this node or counter tactics. I don't know, if you look at my channel, like 10 or 15 times. I had a most recent fight with her that was kind of a pain in the ass. No amount of boost would have changed the outcome of me playing like a total fucking scrub. First, we're going to be going it. We get an intercept. I go back for a light. She's not having it. Then she intercepts me, and I'm like, God damn it. All right, so we go back. We want to bait out this L1. I evade early. Smoked. Light attack intercept, and I'm like, you know what? You can recover this. You're going to take damage. Hopefully you don't... Oh, my God. Smoked again. What is happening? Use a special there. I get down to 2%. We're alive. I'm like, all right, you can do this. You don't need to touch her to win this fight. 1%. I evade that one. I'm like, okay, cool. Go back. Come on. Oh, I suck everything. I suck at everything. I'm a total punk ass bitch. God damn it. Makes me a little angry to watch this. And I die. God, what an atrocious fight. It was like somebody else was playing. Oh my God, that made me mad. So I was like, I don't want to use potions on Sparky. Let's just go in with magic. Finish this fight out. Light attack intercepts. Normal style I have against Quake. Evade the L1 normally. God. I don't know what's worse is like watching the fight, watching you die, and then watching yourself do the fight again and do everything that you know you're supposed to do. Bait out another L1, hopefully. She should throw it. Yep, we're just, it's just evading it too. Oh yeah, she catches me there. That was, dude, Quake's such a dirty bitch sometimes. I hate her. But we're going to try to, there we go. Now she's working with me. Go for some intercepts. Sometimes these AIs, man, they're getting wise to the intercept patterns, and it's annoying. Anyway, so we finished that fight out. I do not believe we took the victory. Shout out to Revolution Arena. Good war. Hopefully we'll get you next time. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll check you guys later. Peace. Oh my God.
Hi guys. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.